All right, shalom, shalom. Before I get started, I want to start off by giving all honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Harakak, Kodash, Lai Yam. Double honors to my apostles and elders at Great Millstone. Shalom to the elect, the ones out there who are doing this work diligently and chiefly keeping the faith, making your calling and your election sure. I'm going to get right into it. The title of this one is called Cognify. And I'm going to get right into it, man. As you can see in the definition of Cognify, it goes into a provocative and futuristic prison concept created by science communicator Hashim Al-Ghali. It proposes replacing traditional incarceration with AI-generated artificial memories that are implanted directly into a prisoner's brain, allowing offenders to serve their sentences in mere minutes instead of years. The concept explores several futuristic and controversial technologies. Number one, synthetic memory implantation. It suggests using AI to generate and implant lifelike memories, often from the victim's perspective, to force empathy, remorse, and understanding of the crime's emotional impact. Number two, emotion regulation. The hypothetical system would stimulate neural pathways to induce feelings like regret or remorse and track the brain's responses in real time. Number three, rehabilitation over punishment. The goal is to reprogram behavior rapidly so individuals can be safely reintegrated into society. Right? Now let's get this little clip right here.
Welcome to Cognify, a facility designed to treat criminals like patients. Instead of spending years in an actual prison cell, prisoners could finish their sentence here in just a few minutes. Cognify could someday create and implant artificial memories directly into the prisoner's brain. These complex, vivid, and lifelike memories are created in real time using AI-generated content. Depending on the seriousness of the subject's crime and their sentence, the memories could be tailored to the rehabilitation needs of each subject. The artificial memories implanted by Cognify would be seamlessly incorporated into the existing neural networks of the brain, preventing cognitive dissonance and ensuring the subject experiences the memories as if they were real. The Cognify concept offers a new approach to criminal rehabilitation, transforming how society deals with offenders by focusing on rehabilitation rather than punishment. First, the prisoner is given a choice, either spending tens of years in a prison cell or seeking fast-track rehabilitation through artificial memory implantation. If the prisoner chooses to undergo fast-track rehabilitation, the Cognify device is used. Next, the prisoner undergoes high-resolution brain scanning to create a detailed map of their neural pathways. This brain map helps guide the Cognify device to target specific brain regions responsible for memory, reasoning, and logical thinking, such as the hippocampus, prefrontal cortex, amygdala, parietal lobe, and anterior cingulate cortex. Once the target brain regions are identified, Cognify is then placed around the head of the prisoner. The intensity and the type of artificial memories is then adjusted depending on the crime. Inside the criminal's mind, time would pass differently, slower than in real life, making them experience years' worth of artificial memories in just a few minutes. Synthetic memories are customized depending on the crime committed and the unique brain structure and psychological profile of the individual. Violent offenders could experience memories that are designed to trigger empathy and remorse, seeing their crime from the perspective of their victim, feeling their pain and suffering firsthand. Some memories are designed to trigger consequences and trauma. Such memories could simulate the long-term consequences of violent actions, such as the grief of the victim's family or the physical and emotional trauma endured by the victim. Artificial memories could cover a wide range of crimes, including domestic violence, hate crimes and discrimination, embezzlement, insider trading, theft and fraud. Cognify emotion regulation system could modulate neurotransmitters and hormones to induce specific emotional states, such as remorse or regret, which is crucial for rehabilitation. Real-time monitoring and feedback mechanisms could track the prisoner's neural responses throughout the process, allowing the system to adapt and optimize the rehabilitation in real time with new visuals, sensation, and realistic AI-generated content. To ensure the long-term effect of the therapy session, the memories could become permanent, fully integrated into the subject's mind, as if they were part of their own personal experiences. While subjects are undergoing therapy session, valuable data are collected from all the prisoners into a central computer for scientific research, which will help understand the criminal mind and determine the best approach to tackle crimes in society. AI-driven analytics could enhance the device's functionality, optimizing future procedures based on gathered data and insights. Cognify could feature encrypted storage for sensitive prisoner information and rehabilitation data. A compact and portable design would allow Cognify to be used anywhere in the world. It would be constructed with durable materials to withstand frequent use.
All right, so you can see the point is here how they're trying to implement this new system, right? The point of this video is just to inform you all that something like this does exist, and they're trying to implement it into the prison systems to shorten the sentences of these inmates, you know, by giving them the ability to do this. Now, you know, I disagree with this, all right, because trusting this system, trusting this beast system with anything will lead you to a pathway of death, all right? And with these prisoners, all right, the purpose of prison is also to punish, okay? If you take a violent criminal and allow them to bypass their prison sentence in minutes, if they take this, then where's the punishment? You know, where's the consequences for their actions? You know, so don't take the MOTB. Don't do none of this stuff that Esau Edom is suggesting. You know, let's just you know, wait on the Lord to come back, man, because this place is finished. All right, it's finished. It says right here, Cognify is a futuristic concept for criminal rehabilitation that uses artificial memory implantation to quickly rehabilitate offenders. See, nothing, they trying to be the Lord, man. They trying to control the mind, right? It says, because if they do this with prisoners, what stops them from doing it to regular citizens? The prisoners are just the guinea pigs. You see? I see through all of this, man. It says, it offers an alternative to traditional prison sentences. No, why no citizen who is affected by a violent criminal would want this. The reason why people show up to court and testify and things like that is because, you know, they're expecting the person who they testify against, or they're expecting the violent criminal to be in jail for a long time. All right, they're not expecting them to get out in minutes if they just say okay to you know, doing this particular trial. You know, it's a lot of people that's in prison that the Lord sent to prison. All right, and these people trying to give them an alternative to traditional prison sentences, and that's not good. All right, if somebody murders your family or a family member or somebody near you and go to jail, let's say they get 10, 25 years, now they're offering an alternative where they don't have to spend 10, 25 years in prison. They can, you know, get this, you know, alternative route. But the thing is, you can't bring back my family members. You can't bring back the person that these murderers have murdered. So it's like it's only one-sided. All right, people want individuals to pay for their crimes, and the payment for your crime is time in jail or it's the death penalty. Right? That's the consequences that's supposed to deter criminals from doing criminal acts, right? From doing treacherous acts to one another. But if you take that off the table and just say, hey, you can complete your prison time in minutes, if you take this, if you undergo this trial and let us implement memories in your mind, what's going to stop, I'm going to go from this angle, what's going to stop individuals from taking justice in their own hands once this take place, right? Think about it. If you are a person, a man, and somebody just did something to your family and they just let him out because he did his test, what's to stop you or another man who feel like you from taking matters in their own hands and putting that person to death? You know what I'm saying? So the thing is, man, it's wickedness in all aspects of this place, and you gotta go. All right, you gotta go. I'm gonna leave you with a precept real quick. All right, this is the book of Revelation, chapter 18 and verse 4. It says, I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues. Verse 5, for her sins have reached unto heaven, and God have remembered her iniquities. So they coming up with all these different devices and all these different pathways, right? But the Lord said what? That they gonna pay. See, they're not considering that the Lord is going to judge them for every single thing that they have done on this earth, right? Her iniquities, which is sin upon sin, it had reached to its pinnacle, and now the Lord is about to judge this place. All right, He's about to judge all the wickedness that goes on in this place. The scripture says, "Don't be partakers of her sins." Right? So you got to get away from Babylon. You can't be caught up in Babylon to the point where the Lord catch you off guard. You see? But you got to stay watching. All right? You got to stay watching. So I believe the point was made. Hopefully this was edifying. I'm going to end it by giving all honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Harakak, Kodash, Lai Yam. Double honors once again to my apostles and elders at Great Millstone. Shalom once again to the elect. Abba, Shalom.